All right. Well, hello, everybody. It's good to see you on today's call. I'm sure we'll have a few more joining us as we go along. As you are aware, as an Elify affiliate, this is Friday with the Founders. So you're joining us live each and every Friday to connect with us at the corporate team, to connect as an Elify community, and to work together to get our questions answered, to learn tips and tricks, to hear announcements, to have general discussion, and to learn about all things Elify and the affiliate program. Our number one goal on hosting this is, one, to connect with you guys and offer support. Two, to empower and equip you with the right skills and the right tools to go out and run your Elify affiliate business so that you are maximizing your results. So if you're joining us now, we're going to go through a bunch of stuff. Guy, I'm going to kick it over to you. I know we have an agenda that we want to start following. We want to be diligent about following that agenda. And I also want to bring up on the Q&A side, guys, if you do have questions, I don't want you to lose those thoughts. So go on ahead and feel free and throw them down in the chat, or we're going to be raising our hands in that reactions button and calling on people to go on ahead and ask their questions as we get to the fourth quarter of this sort of game here.
Awesome. It's Friday. It's a favorite day or week, especially for ER and I get the opportunity to jump on with everyone, whoever wants to come in, join, have conversation. We always say cuss and discuss, see what's happening here at Elify. We love it. So, I'm going to tell you what we're going to talk about today during Friday with Founders. ER is going to do a quick overview of the affiliate program. And what we're also going to ask is if anyone would like to present the affiliate program on next Friday with the Founders. We're putting that out there. We're going to give you a 15-minute spotlight. We will promote you. We will do everything in our power to make sure that everyone within Elify knows that you will be doing the overview. We will be covering TAP today and how it falls into the Elify ecosystem. It's going to, there are minor changes happening, yet those minor changes are going to be beneficial to you as an affiliate. Then, ER's acronym of MOO, method of operation, we'll be discussing that. It falls in with my acronym of AMP, attitude, moment, process, and making sure we all have some type of process or method of operation that we're running on a daily basis, a weekly basis, if we're running a business. And then we will wrap everything up with Q&A. It gives you an opportunity. We will try not to go over an hour. I know a few of these have gone an hour and a half to 2 hours. We want to be very respectful of your time. But with that, we will get kicked off. I will throw it back to you, ER, for the overview of the affiliate program.
Yeah, let's get into it. And guys, I've mentioned this on past Friday with the Founders. The whole goal of reviewing the affiliate program is twofold, okay? I want everybody to understand with absolute clarity how you generate revenue in your affiliate business, okay? You're in business now. Welcome to the Entrepreneurship Club. If you have never been an entrepreneur, we want you to start making a passive residual income online, and we want you to understand what type of activities drive that revenue for your business so you can start earning commissions independent of what those commission goals are. But number two, this is almost as critical. You're going to see that there's a leverage component in the affiliate program, and there's a massive amount of power that comes along as an affiliate if you choose to build a team. Now, it's not a requirement, but I will tell you the power of leverage is undeniable, and we'll be talking about that as we review the program here today. So, guys, Elify offers a very simple affiliate program. It's so simple. We're going to be able to cover the whole thing in the next few minutes here and drive clarity. And again, as Guy mentioned, I do this each and every week. It's sort of second nature to me. I can close my eyes and think about the affiliate program, the three numbers we're going to be talking about, all of that type of stuff. But the question is, can you do that? Are you in a position where you can now share that with somebody else? And we're going to talk about the importance of that and the importance of why leverage within the affiliate program can really help elevate you to the next level of your passive residual income. So I want to call this out. This is a evergreen page that you guys all have for your for your support here and information. And you can use this as a valuable tool or resource to share with somebody else. So we're on elifyshuffle.com/affiliate. This is the affiliate marketing page. And I have added on my personal referral ID. So if you're watching this and signed up as an affiliate or as a Shuffle user, I'm going to get the referral credit for it. And that's truly how affiliate marketing works. Everybody has unique, trackable affiliate links. Okay, we'll talk about where you get those links in a second. But when you're out there promoting and sharing and using Elify in your everyday life, and we're going to talk about the method of operation a little bit later, you want to be able to go out and share that information with somebody else and get it tracked back to you so that if they purchase, you get a commission. And that's truly how simple affiliate marketing is, right? We made it really simple. You join as an affiliate, okay? You promote Shuffle. A lot of that promotion is just daily active usage of it. I can't tell you the number of times I'm using Elify, I'm using Shuffle, I'm using the tap card, I'm using my Shuffle cards, I'm following up with people, and people come back to me and they ask the question, what is that, or what are you doing? Guys, that's the opening door to promote Shuffle. I'm using Shuffle, I'm using Elify, I'm using Tap. I think you could benefit from it. If you have any questions, let me share that with you. Otherwise, let me help you implement it in your business. Once you make a referral, you start earning, and you don't just earn one time in this program. And there are a lot of affiliate programs out there. Trust me, I have done some of them where you only get paid one time. Okay. And then you got to go out and you got to find another person to refer and get paid again. This is something that is the first unique element to the Elify affiliate program is you're going to earn a residual commission on every direct referral you make and every network referral that comes in. And we're going to talk about the difference between those two in a second here. But you can see right here, your direct referrals, you're going to earn 10% on those direct referrals, and you're going to earn that residually. So what does that mean? It's doing the work one time, and it's getting paid over and over and over again for doing that work one time. That is so powerful. Think about all the people in industries that do this type of model where you get residual payment. A good one that I like to think about are artists, music artists, right? You sing a song into a microphone, they make a recording, and then they're out there, and every time it plays on the radio, that artist makes a little bit of money. That's residual compensation. You have the door open to you to earn residual compensation. You're going to earn 10% for everybody you directly refer. So everybody who comes in and joins under my referral link, I'm going to get credit for that. I will earn residually for that person. It's not on here, but for their first month of Shuffle, you'll also earn a 40% bonus. So when you think about that, we're giving you half of that user's first month subscription fee and then 10% a month thereafter. Very, very powerful. The next piece and the next component, and I actually think this component is more powerful than the first and cannot be overlooked. We can talk about examples and things and justifications or reasons why. But if you do not believe that this is probably the most powerful piece of the affiliate program, please reach out to me and we'll have a conversation. I'd like to get your point of view and share mine more in more specifics. But you're going to earn 8% on your network referrals. So what are network referrals? Well, if your direct referral is everybody you've directly reached out to, the network referral is everything that materializes from the impact you've had with the people you've directly reached out to, right? They're going to start using Shuffle. Some of them may just be customers. Some of them may become affiliates within your referral network. It does not matter whether they're a customer only or an affiliate. If they go out and are using the technology or sharing the technology and they drive or generate a referral, if that falls within your referral network, you're going to earn 8% on that. So 10% direct, 8% for the indirect network referral. And the last one is 1%. And that's for the direct referral bonuses where you can actually extend the amount of leverage that you get. So your network referrals will cover levels 2 through 6. One thing I really, really love, and I know there's a lot of programs out there, is there is no qualification to earn on levels 2 through 6, guys. You get it at time 0. If you made one referral and then that person is a rock star and goes out and starts making a bunch of referrals, that's on your level 2 and you're earning 8% off of it. So this is what's so powerful here. There's no volumes to meet, no levels to meet, no any of that type of stuff to get your direct referrals and your network referrals. But if you are a person who understands the power of leverage, if you're the person who wants to maximize leverage because you know how compounding impacts network growth and you want to override the most people, maybe you have a small sphere of direct influence, you're going to be able to extend the direct referral bonus by going out and making direct referrals. So you're in complete control of your direct referral bonus. If you go out and you refer 10 people directly, you're going to earn on a 7th level at 1%. 20 people direct is an 8th level, 30 direct is a 9th level, 40 direct is a 10th level, all at 1%. So we're going to look at a visual here on this. This should drive it home for everybody. Again, we don't need to go draw hieroglyphics on a whiteboard or, two get two type of thing, guys. We're not trying to confuse you here. We're trying to make it simple. And that's you as the Elify affiliate making direct referrals at 10% residually, earning on network referrals levels 2 through 6 at 8%. And if you've directly referred 10, you'll unlock the 7th level, 20, you'll unlock the 8th level, 30, you'll unlock the 9th, and 40, you'll unlock the 10th level, all at 1%, all within your control, guys. So if you want to max out this whole program, right, and continue to build on it over time, your focus, your end goal should be 40 active direct referrals. And I know there are people on this call right now, I'm looking at some of them who are working towards 40. We want to support you in that path and in that project. And then the whole goal there is, how can we help your 40 go out and start to replicate that process? Because you're going to override on all of that leverage, right? If you have 40 people direct, how many people will some of those people get, and so on and so forth? That's what's going to fill out the network that you get to override. But if you do 40, you're going to unlock and override everything up to 10 levels deep. And I think that's the critical thing to understand on this. The last thing I want to cover on this affiliate page before we sort of move on, and Guy, I know I'm talking in long bursts real fast here, but it's important and I want to cover it in the time we've allotted, is this commission calculator allows you to adjust things, okay? You know that as an affiliate, you can promote Shuffle at $20 a month. You also know, and we're going to be talking about that, we've got this NFC tap card, and you can start to slide this along to adjust what the average price point is of the referrals that you're making. Maybe it's $30 a month. Maybe you're selling Shuffle at the MSRP. Again, adjust that so you can play around with it. Referrals per month. How many will you make? Some of you are in a position right now where you have a sphere of influence. You can go out and get in front of 40 businesses, and maybe you're going to close all of them. Maybe you'll close half of them. Maybe you close 10% of them. Again, consistency. And we talk about being relentlessly consistent month over month over month, and the things add up. If you're looking for the quick fix, guys, if you're looking for the get rich quick scheme, this is not it, okay? This is build passive residual income through affiliate marketing over time. So how many referrals per month? What is your monthly retention going to be? As I mentioned, we're not doing this get two type of thing, because we know not everybody's going to stay. We know not everybody's going to refer. So you can factor that in based on your network, and this will give you sort of a track or a path to follow. Again, based on your goals, you can reverse engineer how many people you need to have in your referral network in order to achieve that goal, whether that's doing it all direct. I mean, pretty simple math. You want to make 100 extra bucks a month, you make $2 per person at 10% on 20 bucks. You know what I mean? 100 divided by 2 is 50. You need a network of 50 people. The next question, do you want to refer all 50 people directly? Or maybe you refer 10 who each refer 5, and now you're at 50. So again, there's flexibility on that. We want to work with you to support the path that you best want to go down, but we do not want you to discount leverage. Guy, the last thing I want to cover in the last minute here is these pages. I told you at the beginning of this is the affiliate page. If you have people who are interested in making passive residual income online and you want to invite them to join your team as an affiliate, you can send them to this page. You can also connect them with people who can answer their questions about becoming an online affiliate. We want to help you build your team, but if you use your affiliate ID at the end of these pages, you're going to get credit for anybody who signs up through these pages. So that's a critical thing where you can take pretty much any marketing page Elify has and put your affiliate ID at the end of it, okay? Likewise, here's the main website, elifyshuffle.com. I just put /my affiliate ID. And therefore, if somebody comes to the main page because I shared this link with them and they click Get Shuffle or any other call to action on the page, I'm going to get credit for it. Use your referral links, post them out wherever you want. Make sure they drive and link to your cards. Same thing, if you have not become an affiliate yet, you can activate your affiliate status by logging in at an affiliate.elify.com. I've got that highlighted here. We're actually going to be doing a film, an evergreen film, to show how to activate your affiliate status. Guys, it is simple. We already are preloading in some of your contact information. You put in your birthday, make sure it matches what's on your government issued ID for ID verification. Click the agree, click become an affiliate. It takes 10 seconds. Once you've done that, you can see in the background my invite code. It's typically your first name dot last name. If you want to modify it, please reach out to support. We will grant modifications to invite codes if those codes are available. And it's on a first come, first served basis. So if you want to shorten yours down to a first name, a last name, a nickname, a whatnot, let us know so we can make that happen for you. The last thing we're going to do, Guy, and then we are shifting over to our next topic to talk about tap cards here, is promotion cards. I'm in the mobile builder on my desktop, okay? I've gone over and I've hit the more option, and I'm just gonna close this down. You're gonna see this, promote Elify. And when I select that, I've got a whole series of additional templates that I can be using to share out to people, whether that's giving somebody a free card, or maybe I'm over here and I'm offering them a $1 trial, or maybe I'm just giving them it for the regular MSRP of $30 per month. The choice is yours on how you promote Shuffle and how you promote Elify, but we're making these resources available to you. So we want to make sure that you're using them and you know how to use them to best support your referral efforts. So guys, that's the affiliate program in a nutshell. If there are any questions, raise the hands or put them in the comment and we'll hit them during the Q&A. Otherwise, Guy, let's move on to talk about some tap cards.
One thing I do want to add to the affiliate aspect is if people understand compounding interest or the Warren Buffett method of investments, it's a long run. It's a long play. If you ever heard would you rather have $100,000 or a penny compounded for 30 days? It's sort of, that's the element that some people need to understand or get across with earning $1, earning $2. But then when you start compounding that, getting additional salespeople, marketers, networkers, understanding what a platform can do for them, to when we get into the method of operation, the AMP section of today's conversation, it will really help you in differentiating and understanding what Elify is when you're talking to someone. So Elify as an ecosystem, there's offerings, right? We have Shuffle as it is today. We've talked about how the advancement is going to be changing a little bit in version 3, where you can modularize. Somebody can come in, they can purchase what they want from the application. They don't have to have the whole thing. All of you as users right now, we're going to grandfather you into it at your price point. But each little modular is going to be $5. So when in that little slider the ER was showing, it'll be $5 increments that you can refer people at, just knowing that the percentage on $5 is going to be a little bit less than $20 unless someone understands a system, an ecosystem, that if you're a networker, if you're a marketer, if you like to refer, it's the perfect solution for anyone. And I'm not just saying pigeonhole them into a network marketing company, into realtors. If there's a small, medium-sized business that you know of that has customers, clients looking to expand, looking to gain interest into their products, services, business, it's a great marketing solution. It's a great networking solution for them. So we all know these last few weeks, we have launched Tap, right? Tap by Elify. This is one of the best introductory pieces when you're in person, to tap your card onto someone's phone and give them a product experience and understanding that this is the way that people will be introducing themselves. There's potential. Think about back when we provided the beacon devices and the provider of the software back end of it decides no more providing this to companies. Companies had to shut down. There may be a day, who knows, that NFC is no longer acceptable. Well, You have the application, you have the software, you have the system where you can text, email, scan, send links, do those different types of things within your hands. But this will be an introductory piece. And why we encourage you to use the Elify cards is because it goes into the Elify ecosystem. Yes, right now, you can go out and use third-party cards on our application. You'll be able to do that in the future, but there is going to be a change. Okay, everyone be aware of this. As TAP moving forward, there will be a subscription to the writer. So when you go in and you write your card, you'll have to have a subscription to write it. Okay, there's a lot of people in business, and why we're moving to the subscription base, that they might want to just use it one time, right? They might want to just write their card one time to the final destination. They can pay the whatever the fee is going to be for the subscription to write it. If they cancel, they can't write that card again unless they activate a subscription again. So we're going to encourage that. And what is the value to you as an affiliate? It gives you another little piece to potentially earn a small piece of income from something that is so small, so novel. Shelley, you said it best. It's KISS from the standpoint of making it simple to say, this is hardware. If I haven't talked to 50 people in the last 2 weeks about this, I haven't talked to one, because everyone is, what is that? We know internally as a software provider, and seeing this out and about, this has been around for 2 or 3 years. But I'll tell you, in the region that ER and I are in Colorado, there's basically no one has heard of these. They want to know what it is. This is going to give you the opportunity to come in and say, I'm going to give you an experience of what these TAP cards are. We're on finalization from the standpoint of what the marketing collateral will be available for each and every one of you. ER was also showing you these are things to share as an affiliate. We are finalizing a handful of videos that will be available for you to go out and market on your own. You'll just add your invite link to each one of those. It will have a video on what is Elify, what is Shuffle, what is TAP, what is the affiliate program. So you can go off and have exactly what you need, be able to share it to the right person at the right place at the right time. So ER, throw it back over to you. We can talk a little bit more about the subscription base if someone wants, or we can get that into the Q&A. Dana, we'll get to your question here once we get into Q&A. But if there's nothing else you want to add to TAP right now, ER, or if Kathy, I know you've been very instrumental with us in this as well as moving this forward. If you've got any statements about TAP cards, otherwise we'll get into method of operation.
Yeah, Guy, I just want to add, and Kathy, feel free to add as well. From the TAP perspective, and let's think about this, right? The benefit of Shuffle and Shuffle technology is, as Guy said, sending the right information to the right person at the right time. And one thing that we talk about often for any business owner, entrepreneur, small business professional, direct seller, etc., is what channel, what path are you sending that information to the right person through? And you're hopefully doing it in a channel that is best suiting lowering the friction for that person who you're engaging with, whether it's a prospect, a client, a team member, to engage with that information, okay? If we send it through email, they still have to get the email, they have to open the email, they have to click on the email, right? They have to read the email, they have to click on the links in the email. How many steps in that, and what type of friction does that create? That's why when we look at email marketing, there's a certain time and a certain place for it, okay? So we want to expand the variety of different paths that you have to share that you have, so you can share the right information with the right person at the right time. So when we talk about the TAP card, this is probably the best, and I can't understate it, the best path for in-person connecting, okay? If you're networking online, trust me, TAP card, whether you're using our NFC technology or any NFC technology, is going to be basically useless if you are just interacting with people on the web. Okay. But if a portion of your business or your potential prospects business, and again, this is an affiliate call, if the people you're talking to Interact with their prospects and with their clients offline and in person. If they're going to networking events to meet new prospects or to present their business, etc., this is probably one of the best tools for it. And here's why. Okay. Again, I just talked about lowering friction. If somebody has their device and somebody taps their card to it and the link for the tap pops up, it is one click. There is no lower click economy that you can get than just having one click for that person to take to make that action of connecting with you, getting your information, doing all of those types of things. Here is the other thing I want to add, and then I can pass this over to Kathy, or we can move on to the moo of the day. And that is, you are demoing every time you are using this in your daily method of operation. So if I have this and I'm out networking, I'm meeting people, heck, I'm standing in the grocery store line and I strike up a conversation and we decide to exchange information and I tap their phone, guess what? That creates a product experience. It's almost like product sampling. If you've ever been in the nutraceutical space, right? Try this cream, try this pill, etc. Let me show you what I'm using. Boom. Here's the next thing that typically happens. Oh my gosh, what is that? Look, if you have a branded solution, right? If you're saying, oh, it's an Elify tap card, that is your moment to make a referral. Here's the reality. This runs through the affiliate program. This costs $20 one time. I know people are out there right now, even some of our affiliates who've gone out and found third-party cards for less than $20. I cannot speak to the quality of those cards, the lifespan of those cards, the ease of programming of those cards. But the reality is it creates the same experience. As Guy said, the hardware has been around for a while. We've made writing it, reading it, and measuring it very simple with Shuffle. That's the novelty that we're bringing to the table. But when you share it with people using the branded card, they're going to want to order the branded card, and you're going to get the referral commission for that. If you share it using some third-party NFC card, you might as well try and just say, hey, go on Alibaba and look up these things and buy them as cheap as possible. But to Guy's point, if they want to write them using Shuffle, there's going to be a cost to do that. So in my mind, as an affiliate, if you want to maximize your earnings potential, you want to sell this as a networking package, right? You want to say, hey guys, it's $20 plus the $20 here. So for $40 to start and $20 a month, we can get you set up to have tap in your business along with another or a variety of ways to both network and market to your prospective customers. And I think that can't be overlooked, guys. So I'm going to get off my soapbox on the tap card as I usually do, and pass it off if we want to move into moo, or if we want Kathy, you have anything else to share, please share it.
Kathy, if you do, otherwise we're 5 minutes ahead of time and we can get into the method of operation.
Yeah.
Hey guys, sorry. I'm multitasking this morning. I just wanted to say, I put it on the chat if you guys didn't talk about it, just to make sure you add a campaign, right? Because if you are tapping someone's card and you do want to get their information back, but this does not have to be one of those, like every question you ever want to ask somebody campaigns. Literally just get the information to connect with them, name, email, phone, business. That way you can make the relationship, because that also helps make the relationship. If you ask every question you need to have somebody answer, why is there a reason to contact them?
Yeah.
Right? So make sure your tap card's loaded with a campaign so that you can capture that information back.
I love that tip. And guys, these are the types of tips you're going to get every single week when you join weekly Q&A training. Again, if you're just posting information out, that's a one-way delivery. Again, it's very frictionless, right? One tap and one button click, and the person has that information. But to Kathy's point, if you're not getting anything in return, you're leaving the ball in their court. But if you build a campaign and maybe put one of those pop-ups on your campaign, or even if the value of what you're sharing with that person is so important, you put a mandatory pop-up on that campaign, they're going to have to fill out that information before seeing what's behind that little pop-up. And now you've got their information back. And as Kathy said, you started to facilitate creating a relationship. And that's where networking comes into play. So Kathy, thank you for that. And again, think about Tuesday's Q&A with Kathy and check out that schedule on the Week at a Glance. And Guy, I think that's really rolls us in to segueing into method of operation, guys. I call it the moo, okay? I was going to open up today's Friday with the Founders with what does success and cows have in common? And it's the moo, guys. Easy way to remember it, your daily moo. I know Guy and I have talked about some of the mindset of a champion concepts that we've heard from Michael and Edwin, right? AMP and all these other things. Here's the reality. At the end of the day, everything's going to boil down to what you do every day, okay? And I know a lot of you have seen, and we've talked about the wheel of life here. If you're trying to balance out the wheel of life, look, big news. If you can factor in something for every spoke on the wheel of life as part of your daily method of operation, right, your daily moo, you're going to start to make forward progress in those areas. I know there's a quote that I always think about. It's my partner's quote, so I'm going to pass it over to Guy just to say the quote, and I'll grab the mic back. But guys, this is so important. What is it, Guy?
Take care of the little things, and the big things will take care of themselves.
Okay, we were chatting the other day, and again, I'm just looking at the wheel of life. When we talk about the affiliate program, we're really talking about the financial spoke here, right? You guys want to create some passive residual income, but let's take a different approach here. Maybe you're focusing on your physical health. Guy and I talked about, maybe we said it on another live, you know, if I want to run a marathon and I've never run before, I don't walk out the door, lace up my shoes and go run 26 miles. I mean, you could, but trust me, you're not going to want to run after that. And you probably won't run a run for a while. That's not going to be where you want to be. Instead, you create a game plan and you do something every day. And on some days, it might be run a mile, run a mile, run a mile, or walk a mile, or walk around the block. Again, you're doing something every day that's progressing you towards that ultimate goal. If you take care of those little things, the big things are going to take care of themselves. So let's talk about method of operation. Again, if you are sitting there, you can have some things that are the same every single day, right? Guy, you and I talk about starting the day with gratitude. This is something I know both you and I have implemented in our life. That's part of our method of operation. When we wake up, right? It's starting the day with gratitude. That sets us in the mind frame to use AMP, attitude, moment, purpose throughout the day as we approach each and every other activity that we have going on that day. This is what's so powerful about having the right method of operation. Okay, guys? So look at what your daily method of operation is. What are you working on? Where is it covering? Where are you fitting in specific things? And are you doing it daily? Because here's the reality. If your method of operation on Elify's affiliate program consists of every Friday I get on with Friday and the Founders, and that's it, guys, you're not going to get to where you want to go because you're not implementing something every day that's going to take you there. Now, I will be, transparent. Not everything is a daily activity. So think about that. What are the weekly things? I do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? It's not every day, but it's multiple times per week. Or what do I do every one day a week? And I'm consistent with it, right? Maybe I go to church every single Sunday. You know what I mean? I don't go to church every day of the week, but maybe I'm doing something else for my spiritual side daily. Maybe it's a devotional or something like that. Again, this is up to you to define what your daily method of operation is. And we all are dealing with the chaos of life. Maybe we have a regular 9 to 5 or other things that are pulling our focus in other directions. Create your daily method of operation that's going to best support your success. So that's really, moo and an overview. But Guy, I want to throw back to you because as I list out my daily method of operation, right? Maybe it's start the day with gratitude. Maybe I'm a person that does yoga or meditation in the morning or goes and does a workout. Guy, I know you hit the gym first thing in the morning. You just check that off the list. You've already checked off your daily method of operation for physical health. Maybe it's eat a good breakfast. Maybe it's spend time with the family. But when it comes to your financial goals and things like that, your business, make sure you're doing something every day. Who am I following up with? What notes am I checking? What am I setting up? And then Guy, once you have that listed out, talk about amping before each one of those activities, because I think these things, moo and the amp, go hand in hand.
Right. And the acronym AMP stands for attitude, moment, and process. All right. And I have really dove into this from the standpoint of that's what I hear in my head everything when I come across everything throughout the day. It's okay, what is my attitude right now at this moment? And what is the process to make sure that I get this element that I'm up against done right now? It really is something that simple, but it's all between my ears, right? It's all what I'm going to be thinking. Even from the standpoint of, I had a conversation a few days ago, had a breakfast meeting with a guy very successful, runs a business that does door-to-door sales. And those door-to-door salesmen, think about them. You walk across through your neighborhood and you see no soliciting on almost everyone's door. And I understand it, I get it. But the people that are successful at door knocking are ones that have a process, right? They now, through this company and the interaction, have a new process that they're going to be implementing every day with their conversations. The beautiful thing about having this conversation with this gentleman is we all know the 80-20 rule, right? In business and in sales, a lot of times 20% of people do 80% of the work. Yep. He says in his industry, it's more of a 98-2. 2% of people do 98% of the business, because those 2% of people have a process. And one of the biggest things that's between their ears as their attitude is no doesn't affect me. When I hear the word no, it doesn't affect me. That's where you see the 2% of people. And I think it might be true, the 80-20 really might be a 98-2, that 2% of people will do whatever it takes. ER has a shirt on, and I think the acronym also goes, Kathy, you wrote in here, life by design. Something we all want to live, right? A life by design. We want to design what we do every day through a process. Well, if he were to get a little bit closer, I'm not trying to get him to show his chest to everybody. On one of those fingers, or on the thumb, it has an acronym WIT, whatever it takes. I had a conversation with a guy and he asked me what I did, and I said, whatever it takes. And that's really what I think a lot of people should do from the standpoint of when you're meeting people, what do you do? Whatever it takes. It builds another point of conversation, says whatever it takes, let's connect. I'm going to tap this to you. I'm going to share it with you. And it really is. I mean, if you take one thing away from us, take the AMP, take moo, take what's between your ears as your attitude. Don't take no for an answer, or if you take no for an answer, let it go and go to the next one, because it's not the right person. It's not the right place, and it's not the right time. It's not you. It's just, think about that when you were in relationships, when you were a little kid, and you're like, it's not you, it's me, right? It's not you, it's me. Sort of take that from the same aspect. If it's me, what is my message? What is my process? What do I need to do to adjust my process to potentially get, I'm interested, show me more, tell me more, when can we meet? So I just wanted to add that in before we get into Q&A.
Yeah, Guy, I love that. And I love the story of the door knockers, because if I was thinking about what would be one of the toughest relationship-based, right, in-person based businesses to be in, it's talking to people where, in my mind, you're going to get a heck of a lot more no's than you are going to get a yes. And it makes me think of two things, just having that thick skin. And when I get the no on this door, while I'm walking to the next house, I'm going through AMP. What is my attitude? What is my moment? What is my process? And I'm resetting. We've heard Michael Ray talk about this, but this is that direct example of I'm going to reset. So when I knock on that next door, I don't know if anybody on here has watched or binge watched the Ted Lasso, but he's like, I need to be a goldfish, right? I need to have an 8-second memory so that no doesn't affect me, and that I can walk in, or I want to challenge myself. I need to see if I can get 500 no's today, because you know what? There's a good chance that on your way to 500, you're going to get a few yeses. And I think that's part of that AMP process.
Good afternoon.
Oh, Joyce, I'm going to probably have you mute. So Guy, I know we've talked about AMP, we've talked about moo, we've talked about the affiliate program, we've talked about the tap cards, we've talked about a lot of stuff on today's Friday with the founders. for this last 20 minutes, I'm going to shut up and we're going to answer some questions, or at least I'm going to shut up enough for somebody to ask the questions, and then we're going to get to sharing some answers here. So, Danon, you've been so patient since we did the affiliate stuff.
He has been, and we'll start with him. Cedric, to answer your question, yes, there is someone snoring, and that's why I keep muting myself. I have an 80-pound bulldog at my feet that I've also got a 5-month-old, and he thinks that he's got to protect her all hours of the day. And when she wakes up multiple times through the night, he's also there helping. So he's pretty tired during work hours. So whenever you hear snoring, it's usually on my end. No, I don't have apnea where I sit here and snore while I have my screen on. But yes, Danon, patient, let's go.
Well, it was one of the questions about the affiliate comp plan. When you get into the, what is the 1%?
Yes, sir.
When you get to the 1%, okay, like 10 people on your 7, and then so you get 1%, and then you get 10 on your 8. So that means you're getting 2% off that, or
yeah, let's go. No, let's go through it, Danon. Let me walk through it one more time, because I want to be absolute clear. This 10, 20, 30, and 40 are your active direct referrals. That direct referral happens right here on your level 1. So if you're going out making direct referrals, which every single affiliate on this call should be doing daily, weekly, monthly, you're looking for those people who you can help and support with Shuffle, who you can really benefit. That becomes a direct referral to you. When you get 8 on this level 1, you unlock that 7th level. So I don't know how many people you will have on your 7th level. You could have 0 people. I've seen people who have so many people direct, but they're all customers and they're not getting a lot of depth or sub referrals. You could have 10,000 people on your 7th level, but once you get 10 people directly, that's when you start earning on any volume that you have on your 7th level, and you're earning 1% of that. Does that make sense?
Yes, but when you go to 8.
Yep, so that means you've gone from 10 direct to 20 direct. So again, you're going out making your direct referrals, you get 10, boom, level 7 unlocks. You're going and you keep making direct referrals, you've now made 20 active direct referrals. Now the 8th level unlocks. 30 direct. So again, all of those are going to be direct referrals straight using your affiliate ID, and it has nothing to do with the total volume or count of people on any of those 4 levels. So if you go out and we looked at, okay, Danon has made this many direct referrals, and I look at it and you're at 50, okay, you would have unlocked all 10 levels because you have directly referred at least 40 people.
Okay. So it's not the percentage, not the percentage going up, it's just the gates opening up.
Correct.
The gate opens up, and it's just an additional 1% each gate that opens up. So it's 1% level 7, yep. 1% level 8. So if, like you are saying, if you had 10,000 on level 7, you're going to get 1% of 10,000. If that 10,000 expanded to 20,000 on level 8, you're going to get 1% of level 8 at 20,000 people.
And this is why I think it's leverage is so powerful, guys, right? We've talked about this. I've had the question come up to me a number of times, like, why don't you just pay me more than 10% on my direct referrals? And I want to walk through that example and debunk or demystify it a little bit because of 2 factors, right? Right now, if you sum up the percentages of what we pay out based on the levels, you're going to see that this is over 50%, meaning over half the revenue we have coming in is getting paid out to multiple affiliates every time a sale is made, okay? If we took that, let's say it's 50% and just paid you 50% directly, the big question you need to ask yourself is how many people could I directly refer? Because my argument back to you would be, there is no way, I don't care if you're a super affiliate, that you could directly refer as many people as you could build through leverage. Guy mentioned it earlier, that compound interest example, the penny doubled every day example. Guys, you can look it up on Google. Compound interest is what Einstein called the 8th wonder of the world because it is so powerful when you start using leverage, right? When those people go out and get a few more people and a few more people and a few more people. But we're going to be the first to say, you got to factor in things like retention. You got to factor in things like duplication. But Damon, to your point, you just need to remember 3 numbers. 10%, so everything I directly refer, I'm going to earn 10%. All of the volume that's falling within this section right here, 2 through 6, is 8%. And then based on what I've unlocked, 7, 8, 9, and 10, all of that volume at 1%. Any other questions on the affiliate side? Or Damon, any follow-ups on that? I definitely want to make sure it's clear.
I don't want to be an affiliate.
I got a better understanding now as far as how the gates open up. I was just trying to make sure that the percentage didn't double or triple or quadruple due to the fact it's 4 gates.
Yep, nope. It's just unlocking that volume. So you're either getting 1 level of volume at 1% or 4 levels, depending on what you've directly referred. But the percentages will always stay consistent. And what I love is it doesn't matter what product is being sold here. You know, right now we have the whole ecosystem at $30. Guys talked about slicing and dicing the modules to where they're about $5 each. Again, with somebody buying the whole ecosystem at $30 or just the individual tap card or a tap subscription going through this, it's all going to pay out at these exact same percentages, 10%, 8%, 1%.
Kathy, I know you had your hand raised for a while and then you lowered it. So if you would like to ask a question, add, comment. I know Robert had a question about as well in the thread that I know you are very accustomed to answering.
What I was going to talk about was earlier, actually, when you guys were talking about AMP.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important, especially ER touched on the reset, right? AMP is important to visit before it happens, right? So if you don't have a plan of action of what is my reset, I challenge you to figure out what that is. So I know what my reset is. If I'm in a bad headspace, I get in my Jeep, I turn the music up super loud, and I go for a drive, right? I know how to get myself back into a good headspace if I'm in a really bad spot, right? So if you don't know what that is, you could get stuck in the reset for a long time.
Yeah.
So my challenge would be to figure out what is your reset. You know, some of them have to be quicker than others. I don't always have a time for a whole Jeep drive, but if I can just, turn on some positive music, turn on something that takes me away from what I'm in the middle of, and then reset quickly, or, sometimes you have more time. But if you wait to figure out what your reset is until it happens, sometimes it takes longer. So I just challenge everybody to figure out what is it for you? Because I know everybody's a little bit different.
I appreciate that feedback, Kathy, so much. For me, sometimes it's a single song. You know what I mean? You put that one song on and it amps you up. It's like the pregame song. And you're like, yeah, I don't care if it's, firework or whatever. Just put it on and blast it loud and get your mind frame back and then reset and go into the next thing. Because again, guys mention this, right? So many times we get stuck between the ears and we start talking about our emotions, and we all have them, guys. Don't think that there are people out there that aren't dealing with some of the same struggles you're dealing with, but they found a way to reset. I'm as human as anybody else, guys, and I will get into that negative headspace, and then I need to find a way to directly course correct. Otherwise, I can carry that negativity or that down, step all the way throughout my day. And if I want to perform at peak performance, I want to be in that positive, right mind frame into each and every action I'm going into. And a lot of this, it's a different mind frame for certain activities and certain actions. You know what I mean? So think about each of those elements as part of your move and what your amp is before each of those things, and whether you need to reset yourself as you go into it. Again, if we're just talking about focusing on today, and when we kick off Monday sprint plannings, we're planning our week. But when we're looking at the day, we're focused only on the day. Eliminate all of our distractions and just focus on those activities. And when it comes to our Elify affiliate activities, we want to be laser focused, because we're not, the reality is most everybody who's an affiliate is not doing this full time. Okay. You're doing this to supplement your income. We know that we want multiple streams of income, and this is just one aspect of that. We understand that. But this is the call to action for you, is you need to be laser focused if you want the results that you're looking for as an Elify affiliate, because the reality is you can replace an existing income as an Elify affiliate. I don't care if you're making $500 a month, $5,000 a month, $50,000 a month, whatever that goal is, there's a way to get to it through the affiliate program if you are willing to put in the time, energy, and effort to do it. But it takes work. It takes revenue generating activities. It takes laser focus, and you can make that happen. So we'll go on to the next question. Again, get off my soapbox.
Real fast. I know, earlier you'd asked me to say sort of my quote, take care of the small things, big things take care of themselves. It's very coincidental, serendipitous almost right now. I subscribe to a guy who is essentially Tony Robbins' right-hand man, very successful in training, coaching. And I just received a text and it says, I've been thinking about things I wish I knew 30 years ago that would have saved me so much time. The one stands out most is little things aren't just big things. The little things are everything. And that literally came through a minute ago. So I think it resonates across everybody, or should at least resonate to everyone. So we will then go to, I do want to ask, or Robert, you were patient. You had filled out your question about the tap card and how does it happen on the recipient side. So what they will receive is basically a push notification will show up on their phone. They will select it, and utilizing a template, a card, a landing page through Elify, at the very bottom of each one of those, there's going to be a save to contacts. You can just direct the individual to select that. It's going to give them the ability to save your contact information to their phone in the contacts. Another thing I know Kathy does that I love is within that, it's in a mobile browser, what they're viewing at the bottom. If you're on iOS, there's a box with an arrow pointing up. If you select that and scroll down, there's going to be an option to save to home screen. I've been seeing a lot of people utilizing that, where people will save that card to their home screen so they can come back to it and always have access to it just from their phone. So hopefully that answers that question.
And in fact, Guy, along those lines, Robert, I would practice that path even on my own device several times so I feel comfortable with, I tap the card, right? They're going to click the link. And then if they ask, how do I save this? Or I say, let me add this to your phone. And most of the time, let me just scroll down, click on that and hit add to home screen, and it's on their home screen. And then I can tell them they can come back to it at any time. The other thing that I typically get is wow, how do I do that for my customers or to my customers? You know what I mean? And that opens up the door to sort of share and help them set that up.
Tamara, you got your hand raised, you're up.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
A couple of tap questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one perk, I don't know that I knew about tap before you. Maybe just from tapping my phone and stuff, it just makes complete sense to have it on a business card. But so we know that they've been around for a while, but Elify has simplified the writing, reading, and tracking. Is that our perk? Is that our plug?
Yes.
Okay. I also noticed when I first got mine and you do the little QR to get the directions or whatever, I noticed that when they sign up for Shuffle, it goes to Edge Global. So is that something that we just, because if someone was brand new to Shuffle and they go in and they just going to do their card, then Edge Global gets the credit. How does that change? Is there a need to change that? How does that work?
Yep. The process is being updated right now. When you're ordering your tap cards, we're going to assign those, and then we'll be able to go in and update that referral link so that when they are scanning that QR on the back to do the directions, it'll come underneath your referral ID. I think the big thing is before they're even getting a tap card, like when they are ordering their tap card, they should be using your referral ID when they order it. So they're already enrolled when they're scanning the back of the card. So that's why I said during that sort of tap thing, I'm actually promoting it more as a package. Hey guys, for $40 plus $20 a month, you're going to be set up to easily transmit information to your prospects through one tap and continue to track that with very simple setup and monitoring. And then have them come in through my link to enroll for Shuffle, order their tap cards. And then by the time they get it and are scanning it, they're already enrolled underneath me. But we are also going to set it up so that these QR codes are more attuned to your referral link.
So when they go in, if I'm offering the Shuffle subscription, whatever that is, the $1, the 20, the 30, whatever that is, they'll have the option, just like we have options to do marketplace. I didn't see a tap option on there, but that's there. Did I just overlook that?
It is being turned on. Yes.
Oh, okay. That was the thing. And my last question is not on tap, but on just the future of the a la carte. Will the $20 promo go away?
This is a great question. So in a way, yes, because you're essentially taking and being able to slice and dice the entire Shuffle ecosystem. So I want you to think about this: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right now, all 6 of these modules are collectively already available in Shuffle, but it's just an all or nothing. You're either buying all of Shuffle or none of Shuffle. Okay. So what we're going to end up doing is saying, look, you want the full ecosystem? It's $30. But if you just need tap, or you just need CRM, or you just need the marketplace, you know what I mean? You can start to bundle those things together so that the package you build as a customer here is exactly what you need to suit your needs. And here's why: because sometimes we'll hear people comment back to us, why am I paying $30 a month for a business card? And the reality is you're not. You're paying $30 a month for a business card, for networking, for CRM, for links, for additional pages, for all of these things that exist within that whole ecosystem. And if they don't feel the value or the need for these other functions, like we know there are going to be people who are just networkers, okay? They just want to go out. They want to have a forever business card. They want to have a way to track who's viewing it and a way to follow up and create relationships with those people and have them refer them business, empower them to refer business, and be able to refer each other's business. That's networking. They may never get card 2, card 3, card 4, card 5, card 10. You know what I mean? Because all they needed was a business card and CRM. On the other end, you may have people who are just marketers. And they're not even worried about the individual. They just want to get out and market, and they want to build a lot of landing pages. Some of them will be business cards. Some of them will be brochures. We just want them to focus on, a business card, additional pages, additional links, and tracking. They may never even add the CRM component. But what we here at Corporate feel strongly about is it's the collection or the entirety of the Shuffle ecosystem together. When you're using all of those features in combination and you're developing both the business skills and the tool skills to put it into action, that you're going to get the most bang for the buck. So we just want to have people have a la carte everything in between. Also, what that's going to allow us to do is, as we move forward, if there's another feature or another tool that we implement, it's easier for that person to add on another $5 module than it is to say, we're now changing it from $30 to $40 or $40 to $50. Because again, as affiliates here, we want to give you a variety of things to promote, so that if the person is not, I don't need the whole ecosystem for $30, but I do need a business card and an NFC card, you can still service that person as opposed to potentially lose that referral.
I think to drive a little more clarity with how the packages are going to be, yes, there's going to be, $5, $5, but there will be suites that you can purchase, or the whole ecosystem. So the ecosystem would be the whole application, but like you are saying, from the networking suite, say it's the deck and the CRM relationship builder. There's 2 elements within the networking suite at $5 a piece, or they can just simply purchase that suite for $10. If they want the marketing suite, $5 for one element, there will be a $10 element in there because there's going to be a lot of value that's going to be added to that. So if they picked 2 of those, it would be 15, and then the next one would be an additional 5. or they could purchase just that marketing suite at $20.
Okay, so the ecosystem
Mhm.
is $30.
Is everything.
At this point, it will be
At
$30.
this
Again,
point.
in the future,
No-
if we
no
add
more
stuff in, it might
discount.
be another $5. So it could be 35 or 40, you know?
And the
So
value,
no more T-Weeks discount and get it at 20. It's you get all of it for 30 or you just pick and choose.
and the value of that at that $30 is that you, as an affiliate, you earn on it. So coming in as an affiliate, we would encourage almost everyone to become an affiliate, because there's not going to be discounts as an affiliate. It's just you're going to be able to earn as an affiliate.
Correct.
Wait. That's not changing my price. That changing my $10.
No.
No.
We're all
okay.
locked in.
Come on.
Where everyone on here who's locked in at your price point, you're going to be locked in at the ecosystem price, or at the ecosystem at the price you're at.
Correct. And I think that, Guy, if I can add to that, this is why during this transition period where we're working on modularizing Shuffle and creating that Shuffle ecosystem, if you know individuals, businesses that you know could benefit from the whole ecosystem, you have a window of time where you can get them in at a discounted rate that will be grandfathered in when everything converts over to the modularized stuff. So capitalize on that opportunity if you know people who want to get locked in at that. Otherwise, wait until it's the full ecosystem, because you've got that person who says, hey, I just need a business card. You can do that. But guys, this whole ecosystem is in development right now. We want to tell you about it so you're aware as affiliates, but this is not coming out tomorrow, okay? Tamara, these things are not going to be changing overnight. We will keep you abreast of those changes, and we will let you know when that's coming out. So even if you're taking notes now, do remember right now, as it stands, the whole Shuffle ecosystem is $20. There is a free card offering, but those are the only two things, okay? For the whole ecosystem, you can sell it at your discount or promote it at your discount. You can even do little trials like the dollar trials on that if you need to leverage that to get them in the door. But in the future, we want to give you more flexibility on what you're offering, so that way you'll get higher conversions.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And hey, I want to tell you guys, everybody on this call, I had the pleasure of sitting down with Tamara, having a conversation, working through some things, talking about these amazing YouTube videos. I'm serious. If you have not had an opportunity to check out what she's doing on YouTube, take a chance to go in and look at that, because I think she's hitting the nail on the head on her Shuffle story. What is Shuffle? How I use it? What it benefits me for? How it could benefit you? Whether that's a page for your website, whether that's using QR codes in your business. These are the conversations that we want to be sharing with the world. So, Tamara, I wanted to say thank you for taking a little bit of time to join me this week on a call and just talk about some stuff and brainstorm. I really enjoyed it.
Pleasure was mine. Thank you.
Yeah. Angelo.
So.
Yeah. Angelo, go ahead. Great to have you on.
All right, awesome. Always. You answered part of the question. I was going to add, can you hear me okay?
We got you.
Okay. I was going to say, when is that going to roll out so we have a chance to market it to our people, but you already answered that. So the other question is, with the old platform, when we send someone a card and they look at it, it notifies us that the person looked at it. So my question, I know we was looking at that on the new marketplace cards. Is that incorporated yet, or is that still something that's coming?
Yeah, it should. The view alerts are incorporated. The click things are still in development, like the more deeper analytics that we've talked about on the marketplace cards is still in development for tracking, but you're going to get alerts on views. So if you send out that trackable link to an individual or for a campaign, you will get those push notifications when they're viewed across all templates.
Sounds good. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mike, I know you had your hand raised and then lowered it. Do you have a question, or did we answer it for you?
You answered it, but it basically, you're taking away, what is their incentive to go through my link? That's kind of going away. So that's what it was.
Oh, on the discount?
Yes. Because when I'm talking to them, and you talk to some people and some people think they're smart, And
Right.
okay, it sounds great. I'll just go to the website when I finish talking to you. Now,
That brings up a good point. That really does. And I think, and this is why we love jumping on these, because it does make us sort of sit here and think, okay, we need to reevaluate that. There's potential. Let's think about this, ER, that if someone buys the whole ecosystem up front, we'll allow a discount.
I like that idea. And I think that solves what, Mike, you're talking about here, where it's like, if I'm not doing the a la carte, but I'm buying the ecosystem in its entirety, we can still provide that similar discount on what we're doing on Shuffle right now. That will allow us not to compete against you guys as affiliates. But in addition to that, I want to throw this out, Mike, just so you're aware, because I know we have things in place. There's methods in place to protect you guys as affiliates. And here's the reality. You want to get your link in somebody's hands and have them view it as quickly as possible. So in the scenario, Mike, that you're talking about, if I can get somebody to open a Mike Snow link before they start Googling Elify, the reality is we've already placed the cookies and the tracking that link back to you. So here's how we circumnavigate those people who think they're really smart and they're going to get a better deal and they want to go around you, is if they come back around to the website and they've already visited your link, our website's already going to detect that, and it's going to give you credit for that stuff. So the cookies and the tracking are all in place for that. The only way that that changes is if, let's say, ER sends Guy my link and Guy views it, then he starts Googling around or whatnot, and he comes across a post that Mike Snow made on Facebook and comes in through Mike's link. He is now under Mike's link. So you really want to make sure, you're inviting the person that you want to go to use your link so that it sets those cookies. But I do like that idea, Guy. Let's discuss that a little bit further and make sure that we can make that available when somebody's signing up for the ecosystem package. And that's really what Guy's talking about. If you have a marketing package, a networking package, an ecosystem package, or a la carte all in between, you've got plenty of variety to service whoever you're talking with. And if you do the full ecosystem, we'll give you the ability to make that discount. Again, all you're doing is maybe discounting your commissions. If they're willing to come in for the full price, I would recommend referring them at the full price. But if you need that as a way to get them in by offering that discount, by all means, we want to make it available to you.
Well, that to me, that would, give them an incentive to go for the full.
Sure.
And if it's $30 and you can get everything, but if you go now, I can give you a discount. Instead of them going piecemeal, they're going to jump right over here.
Yep.
And get it.
Yep. And this is part of that strategy, guys. This is why we want to do Friday with the Founders. As Guy and I will mention time and time again, we all play different roles in this Elify team. Okay. Guy and I daily are just working on improving the technology. We're working with the development team. We're servicing clients. We're helping with support. Your role in this is to help us get out and in front of the masses, to drive the eyeballs. I know, Tamara, you and I, we talked about eyeballs this week. It's all about getting in front of the eyeballs. And we want to make sure that you guys are getting credit for getting us in front of the right eyeballs. So we'll do everything to collaborate with you guys to make sure that that happens. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Good to see you. Dana, and I see that hand up. Let's take this as one last question as we round this Friday with the Founders out. I don't want to go too far over. So, Dana, go ahead.
Okay, I know we have the two builders. I was trying to get, and outside of the two builders, I mean, since I've been with the company for a while now, and I saw the transition, I know some things we can't do on one builder that we could do on the other. Is there a way that I guess the three of y'all, and maybe if it got to be on Kathy's watch or Friday with the Founders, you could tell us what we can and what we can't do on each builder, as opposed to me just going in and trying to not just waste time, but to know what builder I need to go to get things done in a good time.
Perfect. I love this question, guys, and this is the perfect question to end Friday with the Founders on, and here's why. We got stuff going on all throughout the week, okay? Kathy does Q&A on Tuesdays. I think this is the perfect topic for a Tuesday Q&A session with Kathy, Danon. I'd like to get on that Q&A with everybody, and we can specifically talk about the difference between mobile builder and desktop builder, because there are some differences. Obviously, one is optimized to work on the mobile phone and is really good in a tight pinch when you need to update things, change things, or create things. Whereas the other one is more for the design-oriented person. I've got a design in mind. I want to drag and drop and lay out a card to meet the design I've envisioned. I want to build that on my computer. So when we do this on that Tuesday Q&A, I think we can get more detailed about the exact specifics.
Okay, what time is Kathy on Tuesday?
Yeah, do we have can somebody place the week at a glance card in the chat? And then Kathy, I know we didn't have anything last Tuesday. Do we have anything coming up this Tuesday? If not, I will do a Q&A on Tuesday for whatever time we all agree on.
I just had to pull up my calendar, 11 o'clock Central this week. We can do that. Now, what I was typing in the chat too is the mobile builder really is that really simple, easy, basic business card, right? So the other way to think about kind of the advanced builder, or the, what are we calling it now, the desktop builder, is to me, it's almost, those are your landing pages. Those are your much more complex design capability. If all you or your person needs is that simple business card, that's where we don't want to discredit that mobile builder. There is nothing wrong with that mobile builder. It's fantastic. You still have 20 choices on what the design template looks like. Yeah. So certainly tell people, I have users that still use it. They love that it still has the, I think Angela, you were just asking about it. They love that it still has the statistics, on it. There's so many benefits to that mobile builder. Certainly don't discredit using it. Just think of the design, and we'll go over exactly what your question is, Dana. Think about the designer is really being that kind of next level, or landing page designer versus just your basic business card.
Okay, thank you. I like I said, I wasn't discrediting it. I was just trying to.
Oh, I know you aren't. You are. I think that at one point we were kind of all thinking, "Oh, that's the old builder," or "That's the, that was what we used to use," and then it was like, "Duh!" There's still so many reasons to use it. It kind of just, it was more of an epiphany for me.
Well, and Kathy, to your point, one of them is very simple and intuitive to use. That mobile builder. If you are not a technophile, if you shy away from technology, that's the place to get started for sure. Mm-hmm. If you have a big vision of what pages you want to create, like, oh, I just know it needs to be a video landing page with 3 videos stacked, a button underneath each video, and that's it with a sweet background, boom, you want to go into something that's more design oriented on the desktop and build it out. So I look forward 11 a.m. Central on Tuesday. Kathy, I will be there with bells on, as well as everybody else, hopefully on this call. Invite any customer you think could benefit from knowing about the builders and building cards as well. And we'll compare and contrast mobile versus desktop on Tuesday. All right. Well, so guys, with that being said, I know we're a little bit over on our Friday with the founders. We tend to make that happen, and that's because we have great conversation on here. And that's because of you guys. So I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your Friday to join us. Obviously, we understand that this is just one small daily activity in our entire weekly game plan. We've got a lot of other stuff going on next week. This is your opportunity to will, skill, and refill over the weekend. Okay, we'll see everybody bright and early on Monday. Well, not bright and early, but 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Monday for sprint planning. If you are getting ahead of the curve, I recommend do your sprint planning on Sunday night and be ready to just recap it and review it on Monday so you can kick off Monday with focus. Tuesday we'll be on with Kathy. If you're part of the mindset of a champion, you'll have access to that on Wednesdays. We'll be moving. We've got our office hours on Thursday for anybody who wants to reach out. Feel free. I'm going to be always available. It is a short window of time, but everybody's welcome to that. And then we'll see everybody again next Friday. So guys, that's the week at a glance. Everybody have a great weekend. Finish the week strong.